Saint Lucians will be allowed to venture out to the supermarkets to purchase groceries as of Tuesday, April 7, 2020. Bakeries were permitted to conduct delivery services on Monday, April 6th, while groceries replenished inventory on shelves in anticipation of opening their doors to customers. Prime Minister Allen Chastanet announced in a televised address to the nation on Sunday, April 5, 2020, that the 24-hour curfew will be scaled back to 10 hours this week to allow citizens time to stock up on goods. Banks and gas stations will be opened. However, Chastanet stressed that there will be strict stipulations and enforcement on social distancing.
We're going to reduce the curfew from a 24-hour curfew to a 10-hour curfew, which will be from 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. So that's going to start 5 a.m. on Tuesday morning, all the way through to Easter Monday. We're going to allow all services provided in SI-44. So basically, we'll allow the services to operate on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday, yes. We'll be able to operate from 7 to 4 p.m. They will be closed on Friday, which is Good Friday, and will also be closed on Sunday, which is Easter Sunday.
Chief Medical Officer Dr. Sharon Belmar-George explains mitigation measures such as the lockdown and quarantine have assisted in tracking down through contact tracing people who may have been exposed to the infectious disease. She advises strict compliance with sanitary guidelines, including the wearing of masks at retail supermarkets.
Ensure every customer entering the store has a face mask and sanitized hands. Manage the queuing of customers outside of the store to ensure safe distancing, no less than 6 feet. They will have internal controls to avoid hoarding of items. Ensure adequate systems and resources to move customers in an efficient manner. Distributors will work closely with local community stores island-wide to ensure adequate supply of goods. Distributors and retailers to encourage and facilitate online and direct delivery providers and shoppers. The enforcement of stricter protocols governing the use of transport carrying supermarket and essential services.
Only 2 members of a family will be allowed to enter grocery stores to shop. Moreover, the Prime Minister announced the introduction of zones and the quota of commuters in passenger cars to mitigate the spread of COVID-19.
Only 2 people will be allowed to be in a private vehicle at any one time. I would like to say to you that the police will be monitoring and enforcing the zoning. And one of the things that they'll be using is they'll be using road checks and checking your driver's license to ensure that you're remaining in the zone that you are residing in. The police will be patrolling when supermarkets are reopened to ensure compliance of the COVID-19 and the social distancing health protocols. So again, the police will be working with the business community to make sure that there will be strict enforcement of these protocols.
The head of government stressed that the nationwide lockdown is not over and Saint Lucians must observe the curfew, stay at home and practice social distancing to flatten the epidemic curve of COVID-19. This message was echoed by the Chief Medical Officer.
We continue to advise the public to stay at home. Only leave for essential purposes, such as medical emergencies. Avoid mass crowd events and social gatherings. Although we've opened up a bit, mass gatherings are still banned.
Dr. Belmar-George repeated calls for frequent hand washing and the use of clinical telephones for medical advice and the COVID-19 311 hotline for general information. Joachim Duplessis, HDS News Force.